You're not supposed to fall apart. You're the strong one, remember? That's what they all whispered as Master Sergeant James Reed stood graveside in Section 60 at Arlington National Cemetery, staring down at the flag-covered coffin of his only son. His jaw was tight, his posture rigid, but inside, his heart was a battlefield. It was a perfect spring day. Blue sky, soft breeze, rows of white headstones stretching in every direction. The crowd was silent. Family, fellow soldiers, friends. United States Army Sergeant Daniel Reed, just 27, had been killed by an improvised explosive device outside Raqqa, Syria, and today was goodbye. Then the bugle sounded. That single mournful trumpet filled the air like a ghost's final cry. The honor guard folded the flag with ceremonial precision, one triangle, then another. 13 folds. When they placed it in his hands, James Reed's fingers trembled for the first time in decades, and just like that, he crumbled. The old soldier dropped to his knees. The bronze star on his chest scraped the marble beneath him. His head bowed, his shoulders shook. He collapsed, weeping into the grass over his son's grave. Gasps rose from the mourners. The chaplain moved forward. A pair of medics hesitated, but before any of them reached him, someone else did. From the far edge of the cemetery, where the sentinels stood like statues, one figure suddenly moved. A tomb guard. Not just any soldier, Specialist Carter Wynne of the 3rd United States Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard. A sentinel of the tomb of the unknown soldier. He was not supposed to move. These men never break formation. Not for storms, not for protests, not even during national emergencies. Since 1948, the Guard has marched without pause. But he broke rank. The air shifted. With slow, deliberate steps, Specialist Wynne crossed the ceremonial boundary. The crowd held its breath. What was he doing? He walked through the silence and knelt beside the grieving father. "You are not alone," he said softly, placing a gloved hand on the man's shoulder. James looked up. Tears streaked his face. His mouth opened, but he could not speak. Then came the moment no one expected. The tomb guard reached into his coat and pulled something out. A small silver badge, the tomb guard identification badge. Fewer than 750 soldiers in history have ever earned it. It is sacred. Specialist Wynne held it out. "For your son," he said, "with honor." James's hand trembled as he took it. It was heavier than it looked, not in metal, but in meaning. Behind them, a high-ranking officer stepped forward. Colonel Amanda Ruiz, commanding officer of the Old Guard. She did not speak. She simply raised her hand and saluted the kneeling man. That's when the tears started, not just from James, from everyone, grown men, hardened warriors. Even the young cadet holding the flag at parade rest had to look away. After the funeral, no one remembered the speech. No one remembered the rifle volley. They remembered the moment a soldier broke the rules to uphold something higher than regulation. Humanity. The story went viral days later. Veterans groups shared it first, then military families, then journalists. When asked why he broke formation, Specialist Wynne said, "Because protocol matters. But people matter more. That man lost what I swore to protect. The tomb isn't just a monument. It's a promise. And I promised to never let someone mourn alone." Master Sergeant Reed kept the badge in a glass case, right next to his son's medals. And when he spoke at his first Gold Star family meeting, he said, "When I collapsed, it wasn't the ground that caught me, it was the army." So, ceremony is sacred. But in moments of grief, compassion outranks protocol. Sometimes the boldest act a soldier can make is to kneel when the world expects him to march. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.